So, you want to buy your first home? Amazing, terrifying, and confusing as heck. Because here's the truth. Buying your first home comes with so many steps, costs, and details that aren't always clearly explained. And no, spending 6 months scrolling Realtor.ca every night is not the first step. I've helped many first-time home buyers, and almost everyone starts in the wrong place. Today, I'm going to walk you through a more effective process, step by step, to save you hours of stress, confusion, and wasted time. I know what you're thinking. Of course, the realtor says step 1 is to hire a realtor. But hear me out. You can legally represent yourself in a real estate transaction. But here's the catch. When you call the listing agent on a house that you saw online, that agent represents the seller legally, financially, and strategically. Calling the listing agent for help buying is like walking into court, handing the other side a coffee and saying, "Hey, can you defend me too?" As a listing agent can represent both parties, but it's in your best interest to have your own representation. How do you find an agent that works for you? Well, if you're a typical first-time buyer, you're probably going to ask your parents, and they'll suggest their agent, who might be in the last chapter of their career. Lovely person, knows the market, might also still use a fax machine. Or you end up with a friend's second cousin who got their real estate license because they thought, why not? I've watched Selling Sunset, how hard can it be? And maybe they've done, 3 transactions in 5 years. Here's the truth. Most great realtors build their business through referrals because their clients trust them enough to recommend them to people they care about. So how do you know if someone is actually good at what they do? Well, we all have the same license, but we are not all the same. We are independent contractors with different business models, experience levels, marketing strategies, and negotiation styles, and wildly different approaches to client education. Who I work best with? If you want someone who takes pride in educating you, guiding you, preparing you, and helping to make sure your decisions align with your future goals, I might be the realtor for you. Most people think they've done this step when they walk into their bank and talk to someone about what they can afford. Most of those people are not mortgage specialists. They're plugging your numbers into a calculator like it's grade 10 math. Do you have car payments, student loans, child support? If they don't ask, that pre-approval might not be worth much. Work with a mortgage specialist or broker. They look at your full financial picture. They ask the harder questions. And yes, a proper pre-approval is a pain in the butt. You need your taxes, pay stubs, banking info, employment letters, the whole shebang. But this step is everything, because there is nothing, and I mean nothing, worse than falling in love with a home and realizing you can't afford it. Okay, now you've got your agent, you've got your budget. Next, we sit down and create a plan. We talk location, lifestyle, the space you need, deal breakers, and the fun part, what actually fits your price point. We'll also talk about my services, your responsibilities as a buyer, and yes, commission, who pays and how it works. Transparency is key. Okay, now we search, and it will start online. I set up a search portal with accurate MLS data based on our plan. And yes, you will still search on all the other real estate websites. Just remember, you are the commodity on those sites. They're lead capture platforms, not magical unicorn databases. If you see something online that isn't showing up on our MLS search, it's usually because it doesn't match your plan, price, size, location, something. And that's okay. Sometimes tweaking the plan is exactly what we need to do to open more doors. When you're ready to see a house, I set up the showing. I beg you, please don't call the listing agent. They work for the seller, and anything you say can and will be used in negotiations later. And please don't say, I don't want to bother my agent, they're busy. No, if your agent is too busy to do their job, you have the wrong agent. Your first tour will likely see 3 to 4 homes of different styles and areas. Not because you're buying 4 homes, but because you're clarifying what you like. After that, every showing should get more and more focused. On average, people find the one after seeing around 8 homes. If you're looking at 12, you're getting frustrated. If you're looking at more than 15, that usually means no offer is getting written. A plan can prevent this. You found the one. Amazing. When we write the offer, price is just one piece of the puzzle. We also negotiate closing date, deposit, what's included, buyer and seller obligations, conditions like financing, inspections, and insurance. Then there are 3 possible outcomes. The seller can accept it, they can counter, or they ignore it. Please don't get offended by counter offers. This is literally how negotiating works. Once your offer is accepted, we move into the conditional period, usually 5 to 7 business days. Pro tip, most buyers wait until the latter part of this period to do their inspections because inspections cost money. And if financing falls through, you don't want to be out of pocket. This is the time for you as the buyer to ensure you understand all the documents you're reviewing and signing. I guide you, I answer your questions, but at the end of the day, this is your purchase. Once conditions are removed, the deal is firm. Now it's time to get ready for closing. You'll make arrangements with your mortgage specialist and lawyer to sign paperwork. On closing day, the property legally becomes yours when the money and title transfer. When you get the keys, check that everything included in the agreement of purchase and sale is present and working, and let me know immediately if something isn't right so it can be addressed right away. Then, move in, celebrate, and love your new home. If you're thinking about buying your first home and want a realtor who educates, advocates, and simplifies the process, let's talk. You can book a call with me at lisafrancisrealty.com or send me a message anytime at 613-921-6887.